Hello everyone, welcome to Telangana Exam Center. Today we'll be discussing a very important model question and answer related to NITI AYOG. This particular question is the most probable question in the coming UPSC examination. Please remember this point. Mains examination I am talking about. And those who are preparing for TGPSC, my State Public Service Commission, or my erstwhile state APPSC or any other state PSC, you cannot leave NITI Ayog as a topic of preparation. It is the most prioritized one. Remember this point here, and a question on it is expected all the time in any of the examination for sure. Right, before going into the discussion of this NITI Ayog, the role and functions it performs, I am telling you this point that when you are going through the model question and answer of the NITI Ayog, you are going to understand how to write this answer in a very excellent way. The moment we are discussing, you will understand that yes, this is my one-stop solution in order to go for mains test series and mains mentorship program. You can see that mentorship program that we provide you includes combating confusions and failures, whatever the strategy that you have made maybe not working for you with regard to the preparation, whatever the syllabus that you have completed may not be so thoroughly and accurately that you are able to produce in your examination. You might also be having a lot of family pressure or any peers pressure or a work pressure. All that particular things will be discussed with you, and we'll always try to keep your momentum very high, and we'll make sure that you are a consistent performer, because this is a very limited time we are having the examination. Just 1 year you need to give with full focus and perseverance, then definitely you are going to get the examination. Then academic features are also there. Knowledge gap series, advanced topic, whatever are there will be discussed in the group discussion. You all are going to take a topic which will be given by me, and with the help of that everyone will be talking about it. Some will talk about challenges, some will talk about the features, some will talk about the way forward, with the help of which a discussion will lead toward a very good mindset with regard to general essay and also for the ethics related paper. Okay, so all these academic features please go through, and assessment is one of the top notch assessment that we provide you. So make sure that you read this all the features very clearly and very perfectly, and be a part of our mentorship and mains test series program together, costing only this much, which will be almost like 1 year of preparation will give. Even for this mains test series, if you are not able to get through in this mains examination, could be your first attempt, but till your next attempt, I will be with you, guiding you all through till you crack the examination. That won't be lasting more than a year for sure. For TGPSC student, economy and formation is my forte subjects. You can be a part of it for the live and recorded classes, and complete TGPSC Group 1 and APPSC Group 1 mains test series and mentorship is available. Along with that, you can see here I have you can book a demo. My executives will lift your call if you call to this particular number, and with the help of which a class will be scheduled with me, and we are going to discuss everything that you require to crack the examination. Okay, don't miss out this opportunity. Experience the change. This mentorship is not the mentorship that you actually many of the institutions give you in the form of a customized schedule, in the form of few of the classes. Okay, this mentorship will actually enhance your knowledge and upskill everything with the help of smart work and resources. I hope this is all clear to you. Let us now go ahead with the very important question that we are talking about, NITI Ayog. Okay, so I have formulated some questions. The questions can come in any way, whatever I have given here, but you have to write the answer only what is given in this particular lecture. No need to worry about it. The framing of the question is different, but the answer will remain the same. NITI Ayog drives the goal of Viksit Bharat, forwarded by actively supporting states through various initiatives and mechanism. Means whatever the goal of NITI Ayog is there to achieve Viksit Bharat, that is forwarded by whom? By the states only, right? And NITI Ayog gets into lot of initiatives and establishes lot of mechanisms premise on the belief that strong states make strong nation. This could be one of the important quotation even for the mains examination general essay paper 1. Okay, but how does the body advance this vision? Could be a question. What are the four broad areas under which NITI Aayog activities are classified? Name some of the activities or programs launched by it to improve delivery of centrally sponsored schemes. A very important, very articulated, very tricky question. But in this particular model answer, you will be having this question is also answered. How does NITI Aayog reflect the principle of strong state, strong nation in its functioning? Very simple, but very important question. Evaluate the impact of Sustainable Development Goal Index proposed by the NITI Aayog, whether it is encouraging the state level performance on sustainable development or not. You should be elucidating it. Discuss how NITI Aayog initiatives like Atal Innovation Mission contributing to the long term national innovation capacity of our country. So good, these particular questions are there. They are almost like 5 questions. I hope these questions, apart from that, nothing will come out of this in the mains examination. I have already proved to all of you that in the prelims examination, whatever the exercises that we have done before the prelims examination, that all turned out to be very successful, and many of the questions statement to statement has appeared in the examination of the UPSC prelims. Now let us start our discussion. You know that before going into the model answer discussion, we'll also try to talk about, okay, how actually we are going to write this answer. This is important point also, that's why we have to discuss it. Okay, fine. Now you see here, whether whatever the answer it is, the moment you get into in your mind, if you in your mind you got this point, okay, there is a question on NITI Aayog, there is a question on NITI Aayog. Okay, whatever the question will be there, if they ask you with regard to sustainable development goals, it is very important that you need to have the sustainable development index of NITI Aayog, which generally includes what, 16 indicator, 17 is international collaborations. We generally don't do it because we are talking about within our country. So at here you will be knowing some facts. You will be knowing some facts. Then only you can say the performance of NITI Aayog with regard to SDG. The same thing, NITI Aayog also have aspirational development district program is there. Here also how NITI Aayog is actually able to promote the backward districts and trying to bring a transformation in the social economic indicators of this particular very backward district. So here also you need what, data. Here also you need what, data. When NITI Aayog also talks about innovation, you need to also have little bit of scheme into your mind, which is nothing but Atal Tinkering Labs, and how it is going to actually helping the NITI Aayog to achieve the national strategy. Here also you need to know what numbers. Here also you need to know some kind of fact. So these are the three important ingredients, you can say, or these are the three important measures or initiatives of the government of the NITI Aayog, where any question comes, you need to be having this particular in mind, that you are going to write some facts, otherwise this will become a very general answer. Okay, so I have given you some important. But if they ask you generally with regard to NITI Aayog, its role. So basically, what do we call NITI Aayog? NITI Aayog, we call it as, okay, NITI means policy, Aayog means commission. It is a policy commission for what purpose? For national development. When we talk about national development, it cannot be achieved until and unless we don't have the states as a partner. So this is one role that NITI Aayog has to perform, where the center and state will work in tandem. Right or wrong? Yes. The second important point here is, okay, we will talk about the how NITI Aayog is able to bring the national development, that is by adopting bottom to top approach and making the state as a participants. Then we'll also talk about NITI Aayog is completely and exclusively focused on what, national development and making plans of perspective plans or vision documents or document for the Viksit Bharat whatsoever. For that purpose, it is not given any functions with regard to what, fund allocation. So delinking of fund happens, which was there in the previous decades old planning commission. Apart from that, NITI Aayog has also taken lot of measures in order to accelerate the economic growth. Innovation and entrepreneurship has been promoted by NITI Aayog in this case also. And NITI Aayog also is more into what, policy formulation with the help of what, states. Okay, acting as a helping hand. So the moment you talk about NITI Aayog, how it is going to achieve the national development means All of these things should come into your mind when you see the question in the examination. Then it becomes very easy for you to write the answer if you have the template. We call it as template in our mentorship program. Template is nothing but what all the areas actually you have to cover. Okay, the moment you see a particular question and the keywords related to it, that is how we approach a particular question. Almost like 300 to 400 model question and answer you have to practice, and I will be also giving you the model question and answer written by our expert team. And if you are trying to improvise on it with the help of your wisdom and knowledge, that is very very good. Or else if you just write whatever we are giving, that also seems to be very very successful, because 1750 marks is there for the mains. You don't have to get 1750, you have to get less than 50%, which is nothing but okay 800 marks. If you're getting, that's more than enough for the cracking the examination. I hope this is clear to you. Let us go ahead. Okay, so introduction I have given you little bit different, which is normally given by all the aspirants or the good learners. They will start like from here, like they will say that NITI Ayog was constituted in January 2015, like that they will start. But I wanted to give you all a edge. That's the reason I have started with the objective, then the foundation of NITI Ayog on the basis of that particular principles. With a twin mandate of promoting cooperative and competitive federalism, NITI Ayog was actually constituted in January 2015, right? Replacing the decades-old Planning Commission. Okay, what it is being constituted for what purpose? For policy making and think tank. Okay, NITI Ayog drives this vision forward by actively supporting states through various initiatives and mechanism. So whatever the public policy is there, whatever the thinking that they do, tank is nothing but the number of members who are a part of that particular NITI Ayog. We call them as a tank, nothing but a bigger body. Okay, so think tank and policy, public policy, NITI Ayog will be making with the help of what? States, by launching initiatives and mechanisms where states become important participants in order to achieve the particular goal, premised on the belief that strong states make a strong nation. This is a very beautiful introduction which is important for the examination. Don't skip this introduction. You will definitely have a very professional edge, very smart work in the examination when compared to your other competitors. Role and functions of NITI Ayog. A strong state makes strong nation. It is a very important evolutionary change from the past. Will be replacing a center to state, means at the time Planning Commission, the center, it is controlled by the center and directly a policy is made and it was being implemented, executed by the state without their voice heard in this particular by the Planning Commission at that time. So an important evolutionary change from the past will be replacing a center to state one-way flow of policy. So we want to replace the center to state one-way policy to a more genuine and continuing partnership with the state. So one center to state one-way policy to be replaced by this. This is the point that you have to concentrate. The two fundamental principles or pillars of the body are a collaboration between the center and state governments and promoting very healthy competition among the states with the help of smart city mission, where the city which is bringing more of the smartness or AI or automation will be rewarded up to a tune of 100 crore rupees incentives, right? Okay, so promoting healthy competition among states through various sectors such as agriculture, health, education, infrastructure and irrigation. Okay, how beautifully this particular statement or this particular role is described here by talking about how the change has happened from Planning Commission to NITI Ayog and what it require. It require collaboration, and collaboration in what? In all the sectors which are important to our country, right? Yeah. Now the second important role is shift towards bottom to top approach. As you all know that unlike in the Planning Commission, basically there was it was a centralized body and they used to make 5-year plans, and that 5-year plans are actually given to the states to be implementing. Okay, so that's why we call it as top to down approach. And Planning Commission was also given the power to allocate the funds, which makes the body very powerful and which makes the states very very weak in a very good federal structure of our country. NITI Ayog was envisaged to adopt bottom up approach. Delinking of fund, as I've already told you, planning commission used to allocate NITI Ayog, that function has been removed. That's why NITI Ayog became a very exclusive national development body, and along with what promoting research, innovation, and a very good think tank that is bringing lot of change in our country. Role of governing council is also very important. Governing council of NITI Aayog consists of all CMs of the states, all union territories, lieutenant governors of the union territories, etc. Okay, the body also includes vice chairman, other members appointed by the center. This particular body represents a platform to discuss intersectoral, means a particular like railways are there, which is like a intersectoral. All the states and the center have to collaborate on it. Like telecommunication is there, like banking is there, right? Intersectoral, interdepartmental. Okay, like if we are having what RAW is there, IB is there, so like that. Interdepartmental, like post office is also department, which is shared by both center and state. So governing council basically looks into the areas where you are having intersectoral, interdepartmental federal issues to accelerate the implementation of national development agenda. Clear? Okay, so the first one that we have seen, strong states make strong nation. The second one we have seen that bottom to top approach become top to bottom approach became bottom to top approach. Third one that we have seen what delinking of fund happened, and fourth one important area that we have seen role is we have seen is governing council. Governing council, please do remember it. Okay, then accelerating India's developmental journey. The activities of think tank is classified into four broad areas: policy and program framework, cooperative federalism, monitoring and evaluation of all the measures taken by the NITI Aayog and how the states are implementing and giving them ranks, and think tank and knowledge and innovation hub. These are the four broad areas. In the second or third question, this particular area was also asked. So I have clubbed all the answers in one model question and answer. So according to the question, you can pick it up and you can exclude and you can write in your examination. To promote cooperative federalism, it constitutes various task force and subgroups related to various flagship programs introduced by this center. So to accelerate the journey, obviously, just imagine if you are doing some event management at a time. Suppose I want to get the job done. So what I'll do, 3-4 people you do this, 3-4 people you take care of food, you 3-4 people you care of interior decoration, etc. So appointing subgroups actually makes the program to work in a better and very structured manner. Then tracking India's performance and United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. As you already know that this was also one of the question which I have shown you in the slides before. So whenever they ask how NITI Aayog is having a very good role with regard to achieving sustainable development goals, in this paragraph you have tried very good amount of data. You don't have to worry. 150 words are easily sufficient. By writing the introduction, by writing this paragraph and conclusion, that will be more than enough. Okay, so NITI Aayog has done very commendable job. If you see that India has shown composite score of 71 in 23 to 24, it is now become 66, which was 66 only in what 22 to 21. So our score out of 100 increased from what 60 to 71, and many of the indicators like in SDG number 1 no poverty, 3 SDG 3 good health and well-being, 6 clean water and sanitation, India has achieved a very good progress, and we have done a decent work in these particular areas. Clear? Now we are having G. Collaboration, convergence and competition. In 2008, NITI Aayog has also introduced aspirational district program to study the underdevelopment and enhance the performance of human development indicators in 112 districts across 26 states and 1 union territory. This basic tenets of this ADP strategy were three C's, which includes collaboration, convergence and competition. Collaboration with the state, convergence of all the departments and sectors. So to achieve this particular very backward districts which are selected, we have to achieve good indicators, and all the states should compete with each other in order to bring a change in this 112 districts. The states which bring a good change will be given obviously awards and ranking. Empowering local governance and innovation, NITI Aayog is being also responsible for this. NITI Aayog also seeks to train local officials and create a robust tracking system to ensure centrally sponsored schemes are reached effectively to the intended beneficiary without any hindrance. For example, it is given Mandya. Assam in improving access to clean up tap water to household through Jal Mitras. Jal Mitras are nothing but local teams which has been created by NITI Ayog. With the help of that, clean tap water is being provided in Assam. It's a very good initiative and a successful one. As knowledge and innovation hub, how can we forget? How can we forget when we talk about Niti Ayog? We can never leave out Atal Innovation Mission, which also have Atal Tinkering Labs. Almost around there are 10,000 ATLs are there, 32,000 jobs were created, 72 Atal incubation centers are there, and which are working in 110 sanctions aspirational districts across the country. So as I've told you that it is very important, okay, to nurture innovation ecosystem across the country. Every child in the school should have this particular brainstorming by themselves. अरे ये ऐसा कैसा होता है? Why the light? Why this diamond is glowing? Okay, why not other minerals are glowing like that? So that is called tinkering. Is thinking that tinkering is nothing but continuously getting what developing scientific temper, which is also a part of fundamental duties, like trying to be very curious about the phenomena which are around us, and that particular thought should hit us, and we'll try to find out a basic logical thinking behind it. That is only called as what? Tinkering. Conclusion: to sum up, as an ideas platform, NITI Aayog fundamentally altered the landscape of planning in India by adopting a participatory model where states are a very good friends of the center, decentralizing the development journey by delinking the funds, working closely with the state through new partnership like Jalmitras. The more frequent consultation with the states will help bridge in the policy implementation and address future challenges. In this, I have not added the contemporary meeting, 10th meeting of Governing Council of NITI Aayog. What has come out of it should be written here as a J. As a J. I is over as a J. I hope this is all clear to you. Do join the mentorship program. It is literally very productive and will bring performance in yourself. You'll always be motivated to continuously learn, to continuously improve yourself. I hope this is all clear to you. Take care. Bye bye. Good night.